Have you guys signed up for the Lost Pages yet? It's the next graphic novel out by Zade Comics. Head on over to the launch page and read about all the awesome heroes in the book and sign up to get a free trading card when you back it. Link in the description below.
Hey everyone, I'm Brandon and this is Phil from Zade Comics, artist and writer on Magic Cop, which is still shipping out on Indiegogo right now. And we're just the two best looking brothers in all of comics. And today it's another Magic Cop Monday, and Magic Cop is doing really awesome right now. We're just screaming along. Not too many days ago we crossed $11,000 in sales, and then I think yesterday or the day before we crossed 11,500. And it's doing awesome. So here, let's bring up the campaign page because I want to show off something here, which is really awesome about Indiegogo. And you could see how back in October, when we ended the first 60-day run of Magic Cop, which is like the initial campaign, you get to choose how much money that you need to make your project happen and see if you could get that funded. Now, if you make that goal, you could basically extend your campaign indefinitely. And you could see back then how much money we had raised for the initial campaign versus how much we have sold since we basically put it in demand. And even since we went and finally shipped everything out, which is a huge plus for consumers. I mean, it's not even a plus, like that's the thing right there. Yeah. Like they need to see that you're shipping out a quality product or even just shipping out a product in general. And since we've shipped out a product, we've raised, I don't know, $5,000 maybe.
It's crazy. You wouldn't think that after the fact you're going to sell even more. It's really cool to see that reaction from the audience of, okay, we know these guys are shipping a product out. People are digging how it's looking and reading. So others are jumping on it and getting the book. Definitely.
We've had more successful sales days since we've shipped out the book than we've had in the initial campain. So we've sold more books in a single day than ever before.
Yeah.
And shipping out the book, means a lot to the customers, and then shipping it out in a timely way and shipping it out in a very secure way to make sure that the books themselves or any of your other stuff doesn't get destroyed. Also very important, especially to these comic collectors and indie buyers.
Yeah, I think that's a super important thing to the audience right now, is getting your books out on time. If you guys are a new creator, I would implore you to definitely have a lot done before you launch your campaign, so you have it out on time. And what we're doing for the next project, the Lost Pages, is we're getting a lot done beforehand, so we could kind of set up our company, set up Zade Comics, so we're always have something rolling out and other books being worked on. So when we do go to launch and ship out, we're going to have a lot done. And we're going to be able to make sure we have it out on time and in people's hands, and a lot to show for the first portion of the campaign as well.
Definitely, yeah, that's super important because we noticed for sure that kind of like people were unsure about backing stuff at the beginning, because they wanted to see more and things like that. Obviously you don't want to give away too much, but it's important to show off your product in a way that people are going to want to buy that. And so especially now with the reviews that are coming out about Magic Cop and people doing the unboxing videos and just all of those amazing things that everybody's doing to help us out in general, it's definitely helping out the cause of, for selling more and more of these books and getting it into everybody's hands.
Yeah, so that's going great. You guys can still pick up Magic Cop right now. And as for the next book, The Lost Pages, we have some awesome info. We're getting pages in all the time, colors, and I'm finishing up the letters, getting the campaign ready, as well as a sweet trailer that we worked on. But this week, I wanted to show off, if you guys are a part of the mailing list already, you would have saw some of this art, but this is actually the layout for the trading card that you guys are going to be getting if if you back the book and you're part of the mailing list. We're doing kind of a different trading card than a lot of people are doing out there right now. Visually, you know, first off, it's a horizontal trading card instead of a vertical trading card. And this was something that was suggested by our artist, Alan Alonso, the Howl Comics. I told him we needed a layout for this card, and he kind of referenced the old X-Men trading cards from the 90s, where you had the different teams like, you know, X-Force and Generation X, where they would be lined up standing next to each other. And I'm like, you don't see that. I don't know how people are going to react to that. But I think that's the cool thing about it, where it's unique right now.
Sure, and the showcase of the characters, you know, there's so many characters that we have to show off, basically. And by having them standing next to each other instead of kind of staggered and behind each other, maybe in like a stadium seating type setup, we get to show off more of the character's body, the character outfits, and you get to see a lot more of that design, which is really important too. Yeah. And so here everybody's not bunched up and stuff. And sure, you know, being sideways is very unique, but you know, maybe that'll be a cool thing for when other comic books start doing like pieces together, or if they're going to do like crossover stuff. You know, there might be like a page in everybody's book of these sideways cards. That would be cool.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome. And another cool thing about this card that's different from our other ones and other trading cards you're going to see right now is it's a jam piece. So in the book, The Lost Pages, each character has their own story that is drawn by a different artist. And same is gonna, you know, it's gonna be the same on this trading card. So each character is gonna be drawn by its respective artist, like a jam piece. I think that's really unique to this book, where we could have it like that, multiple artists on one trading card. And it was actually brought up by when we were on RT Bear's show. He was talking about how we should do something where, you know, we have all the characters on one thing, and it popped into my head. It would be awesome to have each artist do their character on there. So it's, you know, it's going to take a little longer, I think, you know, sending this out to the artists and getting it done, but I think it's going to be so worth it, and it's going to wrap up really well with all their, you know, little title banners and such. And what we're trying to do with these cards is have them represent a different aspect of the comic. So this card would be the trading card for the actual Book of Lost Pages. So you can see it there laid out in the background as they're kind of like charging out of that book. So really excited about that.
Yeah, those are going to be super cool. And you definitely don't want to miss out on getting those, because that's a perk of being on the mailing list. Right?
Yeah, big collector's item. So get on that mailing list right now. It's up there. You can go to the link in the description, and it'll show you little, you know, descriptions of each story in the book and each character. And all you have to do is sign up, and then when the book it goes live, you'll be notified. You'll be able to back it and get that trading card, as well as throughout the campaign, more trading cards for the other characters by some amazing artists that we're in contact with.
Yeah, so make sure you guys like the video, and please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like ours. And you guys can go over to zadecomics.com and sign up for those mailing lists on there. And you guys can check out some cool Magic Cop merch by visiting the Etsy store, which there's a link down in the description below. And you could also get the link right off of zadecomics.com, so you can check those out.
Yeah, we're doing a stream tonight as well, and a new stream. Gonna try to do it for every Monday. It's called the Hardline stream, and it's us and a bunch of our buddies from the community, and we're gonna be hanging out for an hour or so, talking about some awesome stuff, what's on our mind, showing our artwork. So come on in the chat and say hi.
Yeah, make sure you guys go and find the link for that. We'll put that in the description. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next time for another Magic Cop Monday video.
See ya.